Hey everybody, welcome to Skin Cycling.
Hi, good evening. Hi, Amy. Hi, Adrian. There you
Hey
Hi,
are.
girls.
here I am.
Welcome back. All right, so tonight we're going to talk about skin cycling, the latest and greatest trend. Y'all Google it if you haven't. But we're going to teach you everything you need to know about how it works. It's a nightly routine that you can follow and all the products that you need to make it work best for you and really maximize the products that you have on hand. But yes, your consultants are going to have specials just for tonight. So make sure and stay on till the end. We're going to mention what those specials are. But real quick, I want to start just by hopping in with our mission. What is our goal, but our really overall mission? We're a community of women dedicated to growing personally, spiritually, and financially to be the best versions of ourselves. We're passionate about sharing with women so they can be role models for their families and community, find authentic joy, and reach their God given potential. We work as a team, celebrating each other's unique gifts and encourage one another to be our best. We change lives one face, one heart at a time. So, thanks again for being on. We're excited to just invite new people to learn about this skin cycling. And Adrian, my new friend, Adrian, will you introduce yourself and just say something you love about Mary Kay? Tell us where you're from.
Absolutely. So my name is Adrienne. I live here in Navarre, Florida. I started my Mary Kay business about 7 months ago. And one of the things I love the most about Mary Kay is just the women, like gathering women, getting together, doing something fun, and just having a good time. Like, how often do we get to do that when you have a 9 to 5, or if you have to work, or if you're a mom? So my best part about it is just being able to have fun with other women and share that gift.
I love that. It is all about the fun. I made a little post to some team members today of like, if you're not having fun, we're not doing it right. So, what a
Absolutely.
fun job we have. And then, of course, last but not least, we have a special guest tonight. I want to tell y'all a little bit about Amy, a woman who's made a profound impact in my life, still having a profound impact. It's an honor to introduce you, our national sales director. And let me tell you what that means, y'all. That is there's only 120 women in the US who hold the title of National Sales Director. That's the top 1% of the top 1% in our company. So it's no small thing to have her with us tonight. Amy's journey with Mary Kay began 20 years ago, and from the start, she was a record breaker. She became one of the youngest directors to lead her team to achieve $1 million in sales in their second year, which is amazing. It's still a milestone achieved by fewer than 10 directors in the whole 61-year company history. So, big deal. Throughout her career, Amy has consistently been a top performer, earning recognition as a top director in Florida multiple years, the top 10 in her division every year as a director, and even achieving the top 10 in the nation twice. At just 32, Amy reached the pinnacle of Mary Kay's career path, becoming a national sales director. Her team has owned over 70 cars, and one of her most remarkable career moments was helping to launch the Colombia market, all while nursing her third child. It was a thrilling and challenging chapter that showcased her resilience and dedication. Amy's true passion lies in empowering women. She's mentored thousands to reach their goals, driven by her unwavering belief in others and her gift for strategizing visions into reality. Her ultimate why is to honor God with excellence in her work and to be a role model for her 3 children. It is my privilege to introduce our leader who embodies excellence, vision, and heart, our National Sales Director, Amy Allgood. Take it away, Amy.
Hi. Thank you, Kate, for that awesome intro. You guys, we're so excited that y'all are here tonight. And I just want to first say thank you. You are making a difference of supporting the woman who invited you here. You're helping her move closer to her dreams and her goals and making those dreams a reality. And you can be anywhere that you want to be. And I get so fired up when women support other women. And so put that in the chat right now. Like, if you love women, put a heart in the chat. We want to see that. We want to see you guys. I want y'all to be active tonight in here. I want us to feel like we are girlfriends hanging out. Have you ever been like on a trip with girls and you're like, let's all do mask in the bathroom? Okay. I want that to feel like that tonight. So just get comfy wherever you are. If you have to like tell the kids, listen, I'll be out in a minute, do whatever you're gonna do. I threw a Stouffer's in the lasagna, you know what I mean? I'm like, y'all eat that. I'll be out later. Let you have this time. I always say that self-care is anything other than selfish. I think we have some background noise, maybe from the Facebook. If somebody has that on, maybe close that or turn your volume off. But listen, the last thing self-care is being selfish. You will be better when you take care of you. And that's what you're doing tonight. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to say before we get started on the skin cycling that our vision as a team this year in Mary Kay is to help more women, show them how Mary Kay could be the vehicle to help finance a woman's dream. And I don't know if you need money for something right now. I mean, I think we all need money for something right now with prices going up, but also I hope that you do have some dreams. And so Mary Kay, we're just passionate about helping women to show them how Mary Kay can be the vehicle to finance those dreams. So we are on track for our biggest year yet, aiming for gold circle status. And so we are on mission to bless the lives of 100 new women through this Mary Kay opportunity. And we are also focused on developing 20 leaders who are passionate about helping women grow, not just financially, but also personally and spiritually, as well as expanding into all 50 states. Okay, so I just want to say this. Put win in the chat if you love to win. All right. We are a team who loves to win. So put win or winning in the chat if you love to win. If you love to win and be a part of a winning team, we would love to help you increase your income and increase your impact. If that's something that fires you up, saying, I would love to increase my impact and or increase my impact, my income and my impact, then we would be thrilled to welcome you to be a part of this sisterhood, welcome you with open arms into Mary Kay, and be a part of us becoming one of those top teams in the nation. All right, so let me tell you what's going to happen tonight. I know I always love to kind of like know what's happening, and you probably do too. So if you haven't already, put in the chat where you're coming in from. We want to know. And also, if you didn't hit that StreamYard link, hit that StreamYard link, because that's how we can see your comments, and we want to be able to see your comments. So I know some of you may be watching on YouTube or the Facebook, so we want to make sure we can see all of those. All right. So put who invited you tonight and put where you're coming in from. It's so fun that we can gather all over together, right? We're in like a virtual bathroom all over. All right, so we will need you for about the next 30 minutes. Typically at home, you know, it's going to take you 2 minutes, but we're going to explain all the things to you. So some of you may have samples and some of you do not. It doesn't really matter. What I will tell you is jot down the things that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm excited about that. You may be already ready to like get them and start using them. But if there's certain things that you hear tonight that excites you, that you want to try and get a sample, if you don't already have the samples, make a note of that so your beauty consultant can hook you up with that. But either way, we're going to have a lot of fun, and you're going to have fun and be educated. That's our goal tonight. So we're teaching you this concept, as Kate said, about skin cycling. And we really want to make sure that you guys understand how to have the best nighttime routine for your skincare, to up your skincare game and truly see phenomenal results. Put results in the chat if you want to see phenomenal results. Like, I know that I want to see phenomenal results. And I will tell y'all, ladies, I've been doing this over a year now, and it really has been a game changer for my skin. So you got to be consistent, all right? Just like in anything, right? Y'all know if you only work out once a month, you're not going to see the results. So it's really getting on this, but this is why the regimen of skin cycling has been so effective, is because women are actually doing it. All right, and then the other thing I have to tell y'all is my favorite thing in Mary Kay is something called the Skin Analyzer. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the coolest thing. It will literally scan your skin and does a skin analysis. So if you've ever, if you'd appreciate going into like a high-end dermatologist or spa and then literally doing an analysis of your skin and telling you all the things that you need to know, this is what this is doing for free. Oh my gosh, y'all, for free. Mary Kay has come up with the coolest technology to be able to do this. So it's exactly what it's going to do. It's a free app, and you just download it and you'll scan your skin, and then you send your results to your beauty consultant. And just like y'all got a hair girl or nail girl, like we want to be your skincare girl. But this app is a game changer. So, and maybe some of y'all have already done it and you know how awesome it is. If you haven't, make sure you get that from your beauty consultant. All right. Also, we're going to be doing some giveaways. So the more you comment, the more opportunities you're going to go into a drawing. We are going to give you guys 24 hours. So I know that some people cannot be on live. So as long as you do it by Friday and put your comments in there, you guys, you'll still have an opportunity. We will have a drawing just for those of you on live. So if you are on live, you have more opportunity to win. But for those of you watching the replay, you will still get an opportunity as well, just not quite as many. Okay, so but either way, I do want to say this. Comment, comment, comment. If you're watching this and you don't comment, your beauty consultant is not going to get credit. And she is working really hard right now to do 50 scans of that skin analyzer and share about these phenomenal products. She will get incredible prizes. She's actually going to even earn a virtual trip to Prague. And I want to just, first of all, shout out to both Adrienne and Kate. See, we have some of our top consultants that get to do these virtual events. And Kate and Adrienne were two of our top consultants, both being star consultants. So woo, woo, woo. So proud of you guys both. So they just earned a virtual trip to Switzerland, and they earned fabulous prizes from the company. So your beauty consultant right now is working to earn all these phenomenal things. So make sure you comment, because when she sees your name that you are on, guess what, y'all? She's going to do the happy dance. She's going to be doing the happy dance, because you are really making a difference for her. Okay, so let me start out with this question, because I just want to kind of like gauge where you guys are at in your skincare. What is your biggest skincare need right now? So go ahead and put it in the chat. What's your biggest skincare need? Is it anti-aging? Is it, more even skin tone? Is it better texture? Is it the fine lines and wrinkles? Maybe it's your expression lines. Maybe it's sagging, the elasticity. Maybe you want lifting and plumping because, you're over 36 and that's when everything starts to, drag downwards. Okay. So in the skincare industry right now, this is what's been happening. This is what we've been observing, and this is not great for your skin, but kind of like after COVID, people started getting more of a hodgepodge of a bunch of different products because they would see, an influencer or somebody post something on social. They're like, oh, let me try that. And then they see something else. Oh, let me try that. And unfortunately, when you are starting to use like random skincare from here, it's really not the best thing for your skin. In fact, it could be very harmful. And what happens then is you start to get what I call a cosmetic cemetery in your bathroom. You get just a bunch of stuff. You're not even using it. You've wasted a lot of money. We don't want you to waste money. We want you to only get the things that you're going to use and see results. Again, that's why that skin analyzer is your best friend. So the most important thing I want to tell you guys after being in the skincare industry for 20 years is the most important thing is a great skincare regimen, because you have all the products working together. And then get a few skincare supplements that's going to give you optimal results that are specific for your routine. And that's what I love about this whole skin cycling, because you take your regimen, right? Your daily, your morning and evening routine of your cleanser, moisturizer, eye cream, right? But then you add the best supplements to get the best results. Okay. And what's been confusing for women, when I talk to them, they're like, I know I should use a mask. I know I should use an exfoliator. I know I should, have extra hydration and this and that. But it's like, how do I win and how often do I do everything? And so y'all, it takes the guesswork out of it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a girl that likes to lay out all my stuff the night before, right? And I teach this to women in leadership, like lay out my workout clothes. I lay out my outfit the night before. I lay out my water bottle, my tea, like everything. So guess what? It doesn't take that brain energy. The reason some of you are not in a good skincare regimen, or you're not taking the time nightly to do it or enjoying that process, is because you're confused about what to do. So we're going to remove all of that confusion. All right. So put skin cycling in the chat if you're excited about learning about this amazing concept. So the term skin cycling was actually not coined by Mary Kay. It was coined by dermatologist Dr. Wendy Boa. And she found that skin cycling, what it does, okay, in a nutshell, it's going to help you streamline your skincare routine in an easy and effective way while optimizing your skin barrier. So it was created in the direct response that I was just talking about with this more is better obsession that we're falling prey to online. So where people were using just too many products at too high of concentration. And so they weren't working well together, and often not only experiencing not great results, but even irritation as a result. So in response, she created this 4-night cycle that's now known as skin cycling. So just kind of think of a circle. So let me just explain it, and then we're going to walk you through as how you would do it at night. So in those 4 nights, night 1 is exfoliation night. And so this night, you're going to use a chemical exfoliator to give your skin an immediate glow and really prep your skin get the most out of night 2. Night 2 is retinol, ladies. I'm sure y'all have heard of that word in the skincare world. It's big. Night 3 and 4 are actually your recovery night. So night 3, you're going to have extra hydration. That's your hydration night. Night 4 is also recovery, but it's a little bit more of a detoxification with some moisture. Okay. So night 3 and 4, you don't want to do any exfoliation or any retinol. You're going to just really focus on hydrating and repairing your skin barrier. Then you'll begin that cycle all over again, beginning with night 1 exfoliation. So you have your nighttime routine, and all you're doing is adding one supplement, depending on which night that is, which supplement it is. So hopefully that makes sense, you guys. Okay. So again, that's why we're going to kind of walk you through it. But if you see a dermatologist, they would put you on something similar to this, because so if you're not using hyaluronic acids at the same time as you're using retinoids, so you can get those spa and dermatological results in the comfort of your own home without breaking the bank. All right. Are y'all excited about that? I'm sure. Okay. So you're getting the best of the best results without doing that. One thing I want to just say that I think all of y'all should know is that our products are American made. So put USA or America. If you are proud, you love using products that are made right here in the US, they're actually made right in Dallas, Texas. All of our products are European Union approved, and the USA is only FDA approved, and the European has 1,200 more chemicals banned. They're non-comedogenic. They don't clog your pores, safe for sensitive skin, hyperallergenic. We actually, this is so impressive. This still blows my mind. We actually run over 500,000 tests per year. So y'all should feel very confident you are getting the best of the best ingredients. I always got to show loud and proud my number one brand globally the last 2 years in a row, and for several years we have. Okay, so here's what I want y'all to do. I want you guys to put, what do you love most about Mary Kay so far? Just put it in the chat. So some of you have been customers for a long time. Some of you are newer to Mary Kay. But what do you love most about Mary Kay, either from something I've shared tonight, maybe women supporting women, or about us being American made, or educating women, empowering women? What is it that you love, or maybe something you've learned from your beauty consultant? So let's go ahead and get started. Again, what I do want to tell you guys to be making notes. You can put it in the chat and make separate notes for your beauty consultant. Any product that I have, like I'm about to show you guys our eye makeup remover and our micellar water. If you love that, put sold in the chat. You're not buying it from me or Kate or Adrienne. You are buying that from your beauty consultant. All right. You're getting it from her. So she'll know what you like and what to follow up with. Okay. At the end, this is super important because, again, we're doing some drawings, but all of you get a chance to win something from your beauty consultant. Every single one of you can win something. I'm going to ask you 4 questions at the end to send to your beauty consultant. If you send that to her within 24 hours, you are going to get a gift card, okay, to put towards products that you want. So here's what you're going to need. Grab a washcloth. If you don't already have a little washcloth, if you are doing the products, and grab a little thing of water that you can have that. If not, again, some of y'all are just watching. We're going to go through it quickly so y'all can see the deal, but we're actually going to be washing our face. So I'm going to kind of get ready. My little pink scrunchie here. I forgot my headband in there, but I got my scrunchie. So this would be just like if you're at home. So we're going to walk you through. Remember, this is a nightly routine. Your daytime changes nothing. And so I have makeup on. So the first thing I need to do is take off my eye makeup, right? So we have, y'all, our oil-free eye makeup remover. You can see how it has 2 layers in it. So I'm going to shake it up because it actually has a conditioner in there. And I call this my critter getter. Okay, if y'all want to be grossed out, don't do this while you're eating because you'll lose your appetite. But there are things actually called eye mites, and they live in your eyelashes and your eyebrows. And it's why when you get older, your lashes tend to get thinner and fall out, and you have a lot more breakage, right? That's why you look at little kids, you're like, oh my gosh, your eyelashes are so amazing. Okay. So here's the deal. Even if you are not an eye makeup girl, I'm encouraging you to still get your critter getter. Okay. Because it's not just about removing the eye makeup, which is phenomenal for it, but you're going to get it for that. Okay. Y'all look at this. This is insane. Look how quickly, right? That is off. So I will tell you this has won so many awards, you guys. And I'm like a 5 eyeshadow girl. I got eyeliner, I got eye gel, I got all the things. Okay. So I have a lot of makeup that needed to come off today. And it's safe for contact lenses. It's very sensitive. Like your eyes are not going to burn, but I promise you, once you try this, you will never, ever, ever use another eye makeup remover. Like, it's insane. It is the best product ever. It's one of our all-time favorite stuff. I promise you will never use another eye makeup product. Okay. So
Amy, I take my lipstick off with it too. I've just always done that. No one's ever told me that I can't. So I just take my lipstick off with it too. Just a tip. Yeah.
Why not?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So put sold in the chat, eye makeup remover, or jot this down for your beauty consultant so you know, but you need this in your life, you guys, for real. Okay. The other thing that I want to encourage everyone to do, if you're a makeup wearer, now, if you don't wear foundation all the time, you can go straight to your cleanser. But for those girls like me who wear foundation or CC cream every day, you want to have a micellar water. And it's just great because what this is going to do, it's gently going to cleanse the skin, break up all the dirt. I'm just going to take one of our little pads here and put a little bit on there. Okay. And so this is going to, again, remove all the dirt, makeup, and the impurities. And so you're priming and getting your skin ready for your cleanser. And you may be going, but Amy, isn't the cleanser going to wash your face? So this is how I like to explain it. Think about your car windshield. Okay. If you go look at it, you know, all that dirt and grime on it, that's like the barrier, right, for your skin. So when you go straight, look at that. Okay. So when you go straight to just washing your face, it's like taking the sponge on the soap and putting it on your windshield and just moving around the dirt. Okay. So this now has removed all that dirt, and now you have a clean windshield and you are ready for all the good botanicals, peptides, vitamins, anti-aging stuff actually getting on your skin without that barrier. Okay. So that's why you want to use a micellar water. Okay. So I want you guys, what do you wash your face with? Do you use your hands? Do you use your little brush? I would recommend a brush. I didn't bring mine in here because it's in my bathroom right now, but I do that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you, and we're going to pull up the repair slide at this point because I'm going to show you now the night regimen that we are going to do. Okay. So this is the best of the best. We actually have 5 different skincare lines. So if we can pull up that slide and show that now. So this is our repair line. This is the best of the best. And out of our 5 skincare lines, I would say this is the best. We have 2 that are anti-aging. Are we able to pull up that slide to show the repair? Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome, you guys. I want y'all to see this before and after picture. It is amazing. Okay, so the difference with the 2 anti-aging lines, if you're over 36, or even honestly, if you're in your 30s, or you just want like the best skincare regimen, I'd recommend this, but especially I always say 36 because that's when your skin really does start, the elasticity starts to break down. You're going to see not only fine lines and wrinkles, but you're going to see more deep wrinkles. You're going to see a lot more discoloration in your skin. So just a lot more issues, right? It's like getting older. So, but look at those before and after pictures, you guys. It's amazing. This also has a retinol in the night cream. So this is something that you'd really want to have as well. But if the other anti-aging line that we have is also phenomenal. It's for early to moderate signs of aging. So it just kind of depends what you want. But this is what we're going to be going through tonight. Most of us probably all use this. So we're going to start. And again, this is all we're doing. We're going to add 1 of the skin cycling. That's it. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to start with this. This is going to be a repair cleanser. And one thing I want to say, you guys, just overall about all the Volume Firm products that we just showed you, it really helps. Are we? There we go. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and use this volume firming cleanser. It's a foaming cleanser. So it lathers into a moisture-rich cashmere soft foam, okay, that gently gets rid of any complexion dulling impurities, and it leaves the skin feeling deeply cleansed, revitalized, and hydrated. So it's not going to get as foamy right now, but when you have more water, and like when I use my skin thing, it really gets more foamy, especially, in the shower, it will. So once you kind of rub it, and anytime you're doing skincare, you guys, make sure you don't forget your décolleté, go upwards and outwards. And you always want to go into the pores and don't get too close. Don't ever do your eyes. Okay. So you see, I'm not doing around my eyes. That's a mistake that a lot of people make. And this is a very thin tissue. So only eye makeup remover and eye cream, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. Okay. So put Sold Cleanser. Now, everybody needs 2 cleansers. Why do y'all need 2 cleansers? Because we've all done it. You get out of that shower in that cold, naked body, okay, and you forgot your cleanser at the sink. So ladies, don't do that. Have 1 by the sink and 1 in the shower. You always need 2 cleansers. Again, it's the same amount of money, right? It's just you're gonna last longer to be able to do that. So put sold for that. Okay, this is as basic as it gets with the skincare, you guys. Y'all know, like, we got to cleanse. That's like brushing your teeth. And so everybody needs a cleanser and a moisturizer. Super simple. And you may or may not know this, but your skin is the largest organ of your body. So invest in your skin. It's forever and the first thing people see when they meet you. Okay, so we've cleansed our skin. Now we are going to introduce our skin cycling to you guys. So this is when you would always do the skin cycling. Right after you cleanse, you're going to use your product. So if you remember, the first night is exfoliation. Now you can either have, where is it? You can either have a chemical exfoliation, which is our glycolic facial peel, or I'm trying to find my peel, or here it is. Okay. So either have the glycolic facial peel that transforms the look of your skin, you guys, one of the most powerful exfoliators, or you're going to have a physical exfoliation, which is the microdermabrasion. So it really is up to you what you like. It's kind of the same concept. We'll go ahead and pull up for you to first see the chemical peel as I talk about that, so you guys can kind of see the visual of that. But the glycolic acid, it goes to work immediately, removing dead skin cells from the skin's top surface layer. And this exfoliated ingredient also works on the remaining surface layers, breaking apart the bonds, connecting thousands of other dead cells so they can be released and be plumper. Woohoo, who wants plumper skin? Fresher cells and can take their place. And by increasing the rate at which skin dulling dead cells on multiple surface layers are eliminated. So the power of glycolic acid enhances the skin's own renewal process and gives you just a really rejuvenated look. Okay, so, and then the next slide we're going to show you guys is the microdermabrasion. I'm going to actually do this on the back of my hand just to hopefully show you guys the difference, because if you, and if you're sensitive, you can do this. But this is a physical exfoliator, and it reduces the appearance of fine lines. It gently refines skin's texture as it removes surface dead cells and build up from pores. So congested pores can really lead to stretching that pore wall, making them look enlarged. So if you've been concerned with that, that's something that you're going to really, really love. So this significantly reduces the visible number of pores. Okay. So we just take that on the back of my hand and I've scrubbed that off, and you would do this in the shower. And the reason you want to do something like this too, guys, is you have multiple layers of your skin. And so when you're just washing your face daily, it doesn't get to that bottom layer or those bottom layers. So this, again, if you're really looking for something to help better texture your skin, this is it. And again, the difference is a glycolic peel you leave on your skin for 10 to 12 minutes, and the microdermabrasion, you are going to just do it in the shower. So if you're like, I need easy and convenience, go with the microdermabrasion. But if you want the most effective, I'd recommend the peel. Again, you just wipe it off with a washcloth. And the micro has a step 2. It has a pore minimizer. And so if you are concerned with your pores, you guys, you can actually use the pore minimizer daily. But one of the things I can tell you, looking at my hands, if you can see, whoop, there we go. Okay. See how much, okay, wait, hold on. This one right here is the one I did it on. All right. So it's going to be hard to tell. And we can remove let's see if we can just pull that up so you guys can see the difference. But can you see, look how much brighter, you guys, can y'all see that? Like, look how much brighter this one is. Okay. And look how much more dull that one is. Okay. You'll see, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but immediately when you do this, you guys, you will see the texture and it's like, oh my gosh, immediate results. So we love that. So that's night 1, your exfoliation. All right. So as Kate is pulling up to tell you about night 2, what I'd love to ask you guys a question and I can answer them in the chat. But if you were ever to consider joining us and being a part of our sisterhood, what would you want to know? Just curious. What would you want to know about Mary Kay? All right, Kate, tell them about skin cycling night 2, what they would do.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple of other fun facts about Mary Kay, though, that we're gonna sprinkle these in because it's so good to know that you're supporting such an amazing company. I like how Amy put it. When you wash your face, you're not only supporting your Mary Kay beauty consultant, and her family, but you're helping find cures for cancer and helping women and children find support that are in dangerous, sometimes situations. So the Mary Kay Foundation has given over $80 million for these causes, and we're family owned. So Ryan Rogers is our CEO. He's Mary Kay's grandson. So it's not one of these big private equity companies. It is a family-owned company. So 61 years, I think 62 now. We're not going anywhere. So those are just some facts. But night 2, y'all, is my favorite. It is the most powerful night. I truly believe of all the products you've seen so far, this is where the magic happens. And the easiest way to remember it, in my opinion, is retinol does it all. Just remember, say it to yourself, retinol does it all. So I'm going to tell you a couple of things to remember about retinol. First of all, it's a big high dose of vitamin A, and it helps to regenerate new skin cells. So you're going to have these brand new, like your newborn baby skin cells. So you have to protect them really well after that. But a couple of facts of what this does: reduces fine lines and wrinkles, improves skin tone, firmness, and texture, minimizes hyperpigmentation and discoloration, stimulates collagen and elastin. And then in an 8-week clinical study, 100% of women experienced improvement in skin smoothness and radiance, and saw improvements in wrinkles, firmness, and skin toneness. It's even good for acne. Y'all, retinol does it all. So there is a process of weaning yourself onto this, but your consultant can talk to you more about that. So yeah, I know, I wish we could just like drink it down. That is like, it's the magic product. And really it's safe for everybody. But again, you're not going to use it every night until you work up to being able to use it every night, but it does it all. So we're moving on to night 3. Adrian, what do you have?
Ooh, I'm so excited. I've been waiting so impatiently. So I did jump the gun and I already did my skincare because I was excited. So don't judge me. But I have night 3, which is hydrating. So I actually did this the other day. It's one of my favorite things to do. I did my detox mask, but I went ahead tonight and we're going to do this moisturizing renewing gel mask. So anytime that you put anything on your face, I don't know about you guys, but I have drier skin. So I get really dry, like around my nose gets dry and it's kind of flaky, which is not cute. And so I love these hydrating options. So you have your hydrating moisturizing renewing gel mask. And we also have these wonderful hydrogel eye mat patches. I don't know about you, but I think everybody loves a good eye patch. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put these eye patches on for night 4. They are super, super hydrated. So they come in this cute little package with this little spoon. You're going to need this because they are slippery. And we're going to pop this open and we're going to pull out 2. They are super stuck together. They are super hydrated. I don't even know if this is going to do it justice on this camera, but we're going to pull out 2. And we're going to slide them on our eyes. So this is really good for puffiness in the morning or any time of the day, really. But it's really good for puffiness, skin firming underneath your eyes, hydrating, moisturizing, literally anything for your eyes. So you always want to make sure that you're using products for your eyes or products that are made for your eyes, only for your eyes. You shouldn't be putting any other products around the skin on your eyes unless it is for your eyes. So we're going to slide these guys on. You're going to leave them on for about 20 minutes. They are super cooling, so you don't need to put them in the fridge or anything like that. Don't forget that you have them on and go to work. That is a thing. So make sure that you are putting them on and that you take them off in about 20 minutes. I kind of wait until they kind of cool off. And then the next thing that you are going to utilize is your moisturizing renewing mask. So this is for the rest of your face. You're going to put this on. It's going to bring back the moisture into your skin. It's going to help with closing up your pores and making your face feel really, really amazing. So we're going to put this on. Again, we're going to get underneath that chin area like Amy talked about. We're going to apply this everywhere. And what I love about Mary Kay products is you don't need a lot of this product. You're just going to slide it on here. And you have 2 options with this hydrating gel mask. You can either leave it on for about 10 minutes or you can just leave it on overnight, which is what I like to do. Because when you wake up in the morning and take this wipe and do your skin routine over again, your face is going to look amazing, nice and shiny, nice and moisturized, plump, just beautiful. So we're going to put that on.
And Adrian, while you're finishing that up, do you want to tell them what you love most about Mary Kay?
Absolutely. So my super fun fact, and happens to be the thing that I love about Mary Kay, is our golden rule. First and foremost, you always want to treat people the way that you want to be treated. That is, I feel like that's just a golden rule in general, but it's a great thing. You treat people the way you want to be treated. When you talk to people, you want to be friendly, you want to be nice, you want to be warm, you want to be welcoming, so that people feel the same presence that you're giving them. They give that back to you in return. The second thing is with Mary Kay is our philosophy of values of God. So our first thing is faith, and then family, and then finances. And so I kind of wanted to share a small story really quick with you guys today that happened to me, that kind of embodies this. So I hopped out of work today, and I went to sit in my car, and I was kind of going over my notes, and a young girl walked up to my car and was kind of knocking on my window, and she was like, "Do you sell Mary Kay? Do you sell Mary Kay?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "I saw the sticker on the back of your car." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, how can I help you?" And she's like, "Well, I'm in love with the mascara." She said, "But more than anything," she said, "my mom used to sell Mary Kay." She said, "And I absolutely love the products and know everything about it." She was like, "And I felt like when I seen the sign on the back of your car, I felt like it was a sign from my mom." And I just thought that was the most beautiful thing, that she felt like she was drawn to me and drawn to this situation because of her mom and because of her experience with Mary Kay. So if you need any validation in that, there it is. Faith, family, finances.
Yay. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I love that. Y'all, I'm going to jump in with night 4 because this one takes a minute. But and Amy, maybe you can just keep talking while I finish up. But night 4 is the deep cleansing. So it's the charcoal mask. And a couple of things. One, I had to go steal this off my teenage son's double bathroom counter, because if you have a teenager, they need this product. Like, I don't even care what kind of skin type they have. They need some deep detox.
Yes.
Once a week, I remind my kids, and they totally walk around. These are teenage boys with this dark mask on, and it's pretty funny, but they're proud of it. So charcoal mask, it's got navy bean and honeysuckle extract. It smells amazing, kind of minty. It's very cool and refreshing putting it on. But what I like, it's really fun to watch. You leave it on for about 10 minutes. But once it starts to dry, it turns kind of green. I think it has some like kelp or seaweed, some kind of extract in there. Sorry, don't quote me on that one. But what's cool about it is once it dries, you actually see your pores, and it's like each pore has this little pool of whatever came out. It's really gross, but it's really satisfying, right? It's so gratifying to see. So, well worth the time. And so again, you're going to do this. I haven't taught my kids how to skin cycle just yet, but this is going to be your night 4. So, and if you don't have one of these handy little paddles, it just kind of makes life easier. I even gave my teenagers one of these too, so they feel special when they kind of bougie. But so that's it. So you're going to let this dry for 10 minutes and you're going to take it off. I like to do it I time my routine so it's the night I get in the shower, so you can just kind of shower and take it all off. It makes it a little easier on your white washcloth. But yeah, so that's what I have. And then just a couple of things about Mary Kay that I love. It is, let's see, well, number 1 brand that makes things easy for us, right? And then we're in 37 markets worldwide. So that's pretty special when, I don't know, if you meet people or you're building your business virtually, it's like everybody knows the name. But just it's like a mission, right? To get people on good skincare. I just think that's really special. So yeah, Amy, tell us a little more.
Awesome. Do we show the slide for the charcoal? I was just going to show, because that's like one of my favorite before and after pictures. Do we have that before and after picture?
Well, I think I forgot to mention that the sea kelp and everything that's in there, it helps with the redness and discoloration too. So your skin's really going to be bright afterwards, and detoxed. So really important stuff.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite things, Kate, about it, is that it does help with skin discoloration. So if you're looking for more even skin tone, it's great. So let me just review really quick the skin cycling, and then we're going to just quickly wrap up with your nighttime routine. Okay, y'all been awesome. Okay, so night 1 is again your exfoliator. So you're going to use a chemical exfoliator like a glycolic peel, or you're going to use a physical exfoliator like a microdermabrasion. And so that's that deep exfoliation that you're getting. The second night is going to be that retinol, the one thing that reverses the signs of aging. The third night is the first night of recovery, hydration. You're going to do your renewing gel mask with your eye patches. And then night 4 is the second night of recovery with your charcoal mask. That's going to help, again, pull out all that stuff and help your even skin tone. And then you just start over night 1. So let's say tonight is night 3 and you're doing your eye patches and your gel. Tomorrow you do the charcoal mask. And then the next day you start over with your chemical exfoliator, and then you start over with your retinol and you just kind of go. So it really, again, gets all the things. So, or if there's some things that you don't need, and those are just the supplements. But the most important thing, you guys, is a good nighttime regimen, as we keep telling y'all. So let's go back to after you cleanse your skin. Okay, so let's say it's night 4, you just took off your charcoal mask. What are you gonna do when you get out of the shower with the charcoal mask? You're gonna just finish your night routine. And again, this is your regimen, right? And it's all in order. So you're gonna go to my favorite product. This is our lifting serum. I call it gold. Okay, this is the gold, baby, right here. So you just take a little bit like that, and you're gonna tap, tap, tap around. And this is our most precise and powerful serum. It's gonna help sagging skin along the cheeks and jawline especially, and make your skin appear visibly lifted. Okay, and then Kate, tell them what they would do next at night. Tell them about their night cream with the retinol. And
Yep,
they would
no
not
problem.
use this on the retinol nights, by the way, you guys. Use regular
Right, you can
moisturizer
skip.
or just like a vitamin C.
Yeah, exactly. You can skip that. You can skip this moisturizer on that night that you did the retinol, because it has retinol in it. So it's part of the repair line. It has encapsulated retinol, so it's not quite the pure retinol that you don't. So you don't have to wean yourself onto this. You can start using it right away, and you can use it every night. But yeah, it is just also one of my favorite products. I have my husband use this product regularly. He actually uses it day and night. But it's just for firming, tightening, lifting, part of the nighttime. I think they say something like it goes to work for 12 hours at a time. So you're thinking you're putting all this when you go to bed, and it's doing all that work for you for 12 hours while you sleep. So that is another reason why to have the discipline of doing a really good solid nighttime routine. So yeah, is that your last step? Oh, no, you got one more.
Well, I'm going to have Adrienne, will you tell them about the day cream? Because obviously tonight we're
Absolutely.
not trying that, but this is super important, So I want y'all to make sure you know about the day cream.
Absolutely. This is your day cream. It looks very much like your night cream. The good thing about this that I absolutely love, this was probably the very first thing I purchased when I went to a Mary Kay party, was this day cream. It has SPF 30 in it, so it's really good for your skin. It's really good for blocking out UV rays, blocking your skin from any harmful pollutants in the air. So this is amazing. Also lasts for 12 hours, has your cute little pump on the top so that you can make sure that you squeeze out the perfect amount per day when you're utilizing this.
Awesome. Okay. And then lastly, you're going to wrap up with an eye cream. Okay. And this is our Repair Renewing Eye Cream, Volume Firm Renewing Eye Cream. And I just want to show you guys, if y'all can see the little tip on here. Okay. You want to see that? Okay. It's the same one that like boxers use. So you actually put it right on your eye and you squeeze it out like that. So y'all can see. And then it feels so good. It feels so cooling around the eye. You can go all the way up at nighttime to be able to do that. So it's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to help hydrate that eye area. It's going to help with puffiness and the dark circles. So this is thebomb.com. Do not want to miss our Repair Volume Firming Eye Cream. Okay. So let me and I always like to do this, you guys, and just tap that bone if you feel that, just to make sure it gets all into your skin. You can also do that and do that. Okay. So just want to review you guys the nighttime. It's just a volume forming cleanser, the lifting serum, aka my gold, the day and night cream, and the eye cream. So it's a super, super simple regimen. So again, tonight we were going through all the things. And so the only difference is after you do the cleanser in skin cycling, you pick one night to do whichever night that you're on in your cycling. So, okay. So I'm going to show you guys, we have some specials for y'all as we are wrapping up. So this is our roll-up bag. Everybody loves it. If you've ever been to a Mary Kay party, you may have seen it. The bags have changed from year to year. But I love this bag. I can keep all my stuff in there and, out of sight, out of mind. So this way I have my whole regimen, my supplements, like charcoal mask, all the different things that I want to do, even some boosters when I have time. And I can just hang it, have a little hook here on the bathroom door or your robe hook or, somewhere in your bathroom. I love that it's Velcro. So if you were like just washing, actually I have a piece of mine in here as I was going over with you guys, that I just got to take right out of my bathroom. And I love that. So some of the specials that we can have, you can get this for as a gift, this bag with some of our specials. So we're excited to tell you about that. So if you get any skincare regimen tonight, like if you were to get this or the Miracle Set, you can get your bag as a gift from your beauty consultant. Okay. So we're going to have Kate, and we'll pull up the specials so you guys can see our different specials. This is just for you guys. So this is not for later. So you want to take advantage of this tonight. And again, if you're watching the replay, y'all know you have 24 hours. But Kate, tell them about the awesome specials that we have for them.
Yeah. All right, so it's any part of the skin cycling routine that we've talked about tonight. When you buy one product, you get 10% off, 2 products, 15% off, 3 products, 20% off. So it's a great time to go ahead and get all these little supplemental products to do your full skin cycling routine. And then, of course, if you buy 5, you get a 25% discount on your entire purchase and a roll-up bag to put it all nice tucked away in. So your husband will thank you for getting a lot of this off the counter. So yeah, go ahead and get the big package so you can get the roll-up bag with it. But yeah, that's for tonight only.
Awesome. And then Kate, I think we have one more special. Do you want to tell them about?
Remind me.
How they get how they can get the travel repair set.
Oh yeah,
or the
yeah.
travel
Okay,
miracle
sorry.
set?
Yes, I didn't know we were on that part yet. Okay, so one of the best ways that you can help your consultant, and I forgot to mention one of my favorite things about Mary Kay, is having an appointment, because you can try absolutely everything before you buy it, right? So that's where Mary Kay has 2 appointments. One is all about your skincare, because your makeup's only going to look as good as your skin is, right? So your second appointment is for your glamour. So by booking an appointment with your consultant, if you'll tell her that you watch this special, I know that she will honor that. If you book an appointment with her, you get this amazing, so incredibly handy. If you fly anywhere, you have to have this. It is the cutest thing ever. Y'all, look at this eye cream. It's like teeny little eye cream. But no, and this has lasted. It's amazing how long this lasts, because I think Adrienne said you need a little bit of Mary Kay. When you have good quality products, a little bit goes a long way. So by booking an appointment, you get the full travel set. If you don't need the repair, we have a travel set with just our miracle line too. So I know that your consultant will honor that as well. So we want to give this to you for booking an appointment with us. And then of course, remember, there's so many perks if you want to bring some friends to your appointment. So we can talk to your consultant about that too.
Yay. Okay, so you put book in the chat or just tell your beauty consultant, but that is how you are going to get that, you guys. And with, all the traveling coming up with spring break and summer, you definitely want to have that travel set. And it is super cute, like Kate said. Well, I'm going to wrap up and just share and take the last 5 minutes to share why I love this amazing company after 20 years. And then I'm going to give you all those 4 questions. So get ready to write those down. So remember, that's how you can get your gift card from your beauty consultant. But, when Mary Kay found me 20 years ago, I was in corporate America. And I was very successful at what I did, but I wanted more flexibility and more fulfillment. That's what was lacking. So I want you to put in the chat, what's lacking in your life right now? For me, that was what was lacking. I was successful from a financial place, right? So from the world's like, oh, you're making money, you should be happy. But I was not making an impact. And that's where the fulfillment was lacking. And they asked me, when my friend asked me to listen to Mary Kay, they asked me a question. This is what really, I think, changed my life, was this question. And I want to ask you guys today, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And sometimes, y'all, we just get stuck in the survival mode and we don't think down the road. And I want you guys to think down the road. So I just knew in that moment when they asked me that, I didn't have this like clear picture of like my life planned out. I just was like, I don't want to wake up in 5 years and be in the same place, right? Like, I don't want to wake up and be at this job in 5 years. So I decided, let me just give it a try. My mindset was, my dad always said, you'll never know unless you try. So I said, I'll give it a try for a year. And I would tell anybody, if they give anything a try, give it a year. Like when my kids want to try a different sport or different, I'm like, you're going to try that for the season. Like once you're in, you're going to give it. So in Mary Kay, I think you need a full season. The reason I say that is I quit almost 20 times. It was in my 11th month, right? So almost in that 12th hour that I got it. Something clicked. And I said, I really want to put more effort. But my first month, just because I was coachable and just did what my leader told me to do, just working this a couple hours a week, y'all, I made $1,500. I want y'all to put in the chat, what would you do with an extra $1,500 30 days from now? Because I was not good at this. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but that's how good the product was, y'all. And that was 20 years ago. We have way more products now. So if I did the same activity, I probably would have sold, I probably would have doubled that, made 3,000. So, but I'm sure you could get excited about $1,500 profit in your pocket in 30 days. So what would y'all do with that. After my first year, I'd earned my first car. And then shortly after that, left corporate America, moved up to leadership, and been so grateful that now I have that freedom and that fulfillment, making an executive income, but able to truly live out that schedule, putting God first, family second, and career third. So I just want to share with you guys the main reasons I see women are joining Mary Kay right now. And I want you to put it in the chat. Which one would be for you? Fun, flexibility, friendship, finance, or family. Okay, so which one out of those five? And you could be like all. Okay, if they're all of them, but women want to have fun. Like women are so stressed out right now, nothing's fun for them. So some women just need fun in their life. Flexibility, right? You need that flexible schedule to take your kids to school or take your parents to the doctors if you're in that season. Or maybe I know for me, I wanted quiet time in the morning. I wanted to have my spiritual time. I wanted to have my workout time. So I love my morning routine and that I get to design that. Friendship, I was probably, I don't even know, but looking back, I probably was depressed in that season because I just had not connected with like-minded women and I was craving that in my life. And so I needed, girlfriends. Kate and I were talking to some ladies yesterday and somebody, I forget the question that they asked about, like, would I have my best friend do this? And I said, so funny because all my best friends are in Mary Kay because these are the women who iron truly does sharpen iron and we challenge each other, stretch each other. And then finances, I still wanted to be successful. And there's nothing wrong with just being at home with your kids, but like I needed to be challenged. I wanted that. So I love the fact that I could kind of like do both with that. And then family, if you are someone who has family as a priority in your life. Can you guys see me? I just realized I'm not sure if y'all can you guys see me?
We can see you.
Oh, okay. And so if you're like very family oriented, then this is something where you can kind of have both. You don't have to pick, one or the other. So I want you to think about that. So put it in the chat if you have a fun, flexibility, friendship, finance, or family. And, one of the things that I thought was so cool is they did a Harvard study and they found that the most successful women are decision makers. So I want to tell y'all this month, you can start Mary Kay for $20. Okay. I went to Chick-fil-A yesterday on the way between picking up my daughter at swim on the way to church. That's our Wednesday meal. And I literally got a kale crunch salad. Okay. That's all I got. And she got, I don't even remember what she got, but you guys, it was like $30. $30. Okay. So one meal and like something. So this month, you guys, this is crazy. Normally it's either $35 if you're going to work it virtually. They have a $90 option if you want to work it in person. Some people at Mary Kay only work it virtually, which is amazing, right? You can be home. Like, I'll walk out and see my family in 5 minutes. So that's really a cool thing about the virtual. So $20 instead of the $35 this month. Or if you want to be doing some in-person stuff, I like to do both. It's $80 instead of $90. So, but that's either way, it's like incredible. So, and I just lastly would say that there's really three type of consultants. There are women like me that want it all. We want all the perks. We want all the freedom. We want to build this as a career. We want to make the executive income. We want to make the difference. Then we have a lot of consultants who are, they just want some extra cash, right? Like maybe you love your job, but you just want some extra money. And you'd love to have an extra $1,000 a month, to be able to pay for some of those family vacations or put your kids in a place, like a activity or something over the summer, or you have to pay for summer camp, or maybe you've been longing to remodel, one room in your house for so long, but you've just never have the extra money to be able to do those things. So, we all need extra money for something. So put that in the chat. Like what in this season do you need extra money for? And then the third one is just a smart shopper. And I don't know about y'all, but I have 2 daughters. I would probably spend $1,000 every 3 months in skincare, just between me and my daughters. I alone use $600. I've added it up, and just skincare, body wash, lotion. So if you're like that, you're like, man, I value skincare. I know I'd be using all of that and more. We didn't even go into everything, right, that we're using. I would definitely benefit and value saving some money and buying this at 50% off and buying it at wholesale. So some of you may want to be smart shoppers, and I think you'd be really smart to be able to do that. So, so we just showed you guys the kit. This is, how to get started. So if you did the $20, then you get to decide. I always say, just come in, try it on, right? You never really know that outfit. My favorite outfit in my closet, I would have never picked it out, but the lady at the store was like, try this on, you'll love it. And I was like, no. She's like, try it on. I tried it on. It's still my favorite piece in my entire closet, and I would have never guessed that. So I always tell people, come in, take a look around and see if you like it. Try it on. If you don't, go about your life, but you'll never know unless you try. So we would love to open you with open arms to our Mary Kay family, whether you want to make some extra cash, be a smart shopper, or maybe you're like me and you are unfulfilled and you really are longing for something more, but there's a place for each type of woman. All right, so here's the 4 questions that you are going to send your beauty consultant. Thank you for being with us tonight. We are so grateful. We love you guys so much. We cannot be the #1 brand or build our business or make our dreams a reality without each and every one of you. Okay, so here's the 4 questions you'll send her. Make sure you send it to her within 48 hours. So if you're watching the replay, has to be to her in 24 hours. Okay, so by this weekend. So number 1, which products did you love and what do you want to take home? Okay, so what can she get for you? Either you're ready to go ahead and buy it and get on the skincare regimen, take advantage of the specials, or maybe there's some samples. Like maybe you're like, I want to start with the Marigold set. I know the regimen, but maybe you want to try some of the supplements and she can get that for you too. Remember, like Kate said, you can book and get the travel size and earn free products from your beauty consultant. If you have not done that skin analyzer, you guys make sure you do that. And when you do that scan and you send that to her, you automatically get to pick one of those items at half off. So take advantage of that. Number 2, would you like to get together with some girlfriends, like Kate said, try some free products and help her out with her challenge to do those 50 scans? Number 3, would you want to come back to one of our live beauty events? So we do skin cycling once a month. Next week, we're going to have an event called Turn Back Time. We're going to be celebrating all of our April birthdays, and we're going to teach you about some of our best supplement products to help with turn back time and make you look even younger. And then number 4 is, where are you at on would you love to join us and start your own business? So put A, absolutely, hello, I do not want to miss that $20. B, stands for borderline. I'd like to have a conversation, just maybe schedule to see if this is the right fit in my life. I have some questions, I'm curious. And C stands for customer. You know, you're happy with your income and your life, you're fulfilled, all of that, but you don't need Mary Kay in that, but you want to be a customer. So again, send these 4 questions to your beauty consultant. And then lastly, if you send her 10 names, name and number of beauty consultants, you will get to pick one of these items at half off tonight. Okay, so that's on top of the specials. And this is what we call our beauty French, our gift of friendship. And so she will just message those ladies one time, and she will offer them a gift card, and she'll send them that skin analyzer, and she will offer them a free gift for doing the skin analyzer to help her with her 50 faces. So it's just another way you can support her. But if I were you, I would invite those 10 friends, get the free stuff for me, and do it that way. That's what most women like to do. Again, thank you for being here tonight, you guys. We so appreciate you guys. We hope that y'all learned a lot, and we hope that you are ready to up your skincare game with skin cycling. Good night, everybody.
Bye.